Hello, this is Game with Magus. I am Magus, and welcome back to another hero for Overwatch 2. We have a new support character coming out called Juno. We originally got the name Space Ranger way back on BlizzCon last year. We got some art of this individual. They've been teasing things like a shooting star in the game and various other little run-ups to it. I don't know if there's going to be an actual pre-gameplay before the actual season she's released, which is next season. But as is right now, we have a gameplay trailer, and this should give us a pretty good idea of what this character is going to look like, how they're going to play, and maybe a little bit of their backstory. So we're going to go ahead and get into this right now and take a look. Okay.
Curious.
Yep, they saw over those various maps. Kind of like the music a little bit.
One small step at a time. I am prepared to cause trouble.
Ready, blaster?
Ministering aid.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, I got one. We will kick up a dust storm.
Glide boost. Okay.
No maneuvering out of this. Supporting in T=0.
Pulsar torpedoes.
Targeting you. Hold on.
Thanks for the help.
Threat neutralized. Let's go. The fight is not over. Hyper ring out.
Hyper ring.
Maximum velocity.
Okay.
Come get some of this!
Locking satellite vector.
Orbital ray. What?
Welcome to orbit.
Peak performance!
Now that's more like
Interesting.
Out. Here I come. No signs of enemy life detected.
Interesting. Okay. Begins August 20th. New season. Interesting. Alright. What do we think? Interesting. I'm going to talk about the character first, and then we're going to go through the trailer a little bit and talk about things. Like the music. I like the fact that, she's not super serious, but kind of fun. I like the vibe that we're getting from the character. Still, I think she's similar but different to some of the other characters. So it's kind of weird, because with Lucio, you have a speed boost you can do. And you can do an ultimate where you get extra health. Cool. Whereas this one, she looked like she had like several abilities. And one I thought was an ult isn't an ult. So I don't know. It was like I saw 4 or so abilities, which is of interest. So we'll have to really look at that to see what that means. But she truly is a support character. I mean, it's a non-offensive ult that is different than any other of the other ults, which is we have speed boost and attack speed with Kiriko. We have really good healing with Zenana and with Lifeweaver. With Anna, it's super powerful one person. And with Moira, it's a power beam that both attacks and heals. If this beam boosts all the people in the area their attack ability, you're gonna need to rework Anna, because it kind of like, why am I playing Anna then at that point? Because her ult then doesn't seem all that powerful, to be honest with you. Why wouldn't I do Juno and power boost the whole team? That just seems way more effective. I don't know. It's interesting. But we're gonna go through it again real quick. I'm gonna pull up the trailer and we're gonna look at individual details. Is where I think we need to do, because I think we're missing a couple of things here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute it. So she's coming in. That's fine. Oop. Darn it. Doing it again. So she's coming in. Okay. So her name is Juno. Oh, so her primary is going to be her healing. It's a blaster of some sort. Okay. So she's going to have so much ammo. She's going to be able to heal. This looks rapid action. Better than Lifeweaver on how quickly she could heal. So burst healing type of thing, which I thought they were trying to get rid of burst healing. It might be limited ammo, or it might be just limited on how much it does. You do have to skill shot it. You got to aim it. This isn't like Moira. This isn't like Lifeweaver, right? So there's that in that regard. Let's see here. So she also, if you noticed her movement, she's gliding over surfaces. She's almost like a Sigma to a degree, so I imagine she won't actually make any footsteps. I'm guessing she's boosted somehow by the footwear and various other things she's wearing. Now, mind you, she did grow up on Mars, which is 1/3 the gravity of Earth. So clearly she's doing stuff to counteract things. Okay, a glide boost. Now, I don't know if that's like Lifeweaver or Hanzo where you do a double jump type thing, maybe. I'm guessing that's what it is. Yeah. Except she glides through the air instead of like actual jumping, right? Okay. Though, was that her melee? Yeah, it looks like she does a kick for her melee, which is kind of cool. Okay. Pulsar torpedoes. Okay. So, now this looks interesting. The visual here indicates blue for heals. I mean, yellow for heals, blue for attack. And I think it does both. Now, she's got 2 floating devices here. It's kind of doing a thing similar to, I want to say, like Soldier to a degree, but more accurate. So you can heal a bunch of people and you can damage a bunch of people. Now, the amount that it does might not be as much. Hard to say. Yes, because damage certain people, heal certain people. Okay. And also compared to her art, they're no longer connected. They float freely. They're like drone type things, which is probably less clutter and makes it more interesting. So the next ability is Hyper Ring. So I'm guessing this is similar to Speed Boost. I don't know if it does that effect or if that was just a special effect they put for the trailer. I'm guessing it's got to do something, maybe short burst, but like an even crazier speed boost is the only thing I could think of if they're using the word hyper in it, right? Okay. So this is her ult ability, Orbital Ray. And where you think it would be, oh my gosh, it's a Death Ray, which would be crazy cool. That wouldn't fit, I guess. It's interesting how, though, what it's able to do, which is, as you can see, it's blue boosting the attack ability. Okay. She's using her previous ability to heal and attack. Okay. Everyone's being charged up. Okay. So the range of the power up, whether it's melee or other things, is going to be if you're within the window of the ray. So that's going to be very important. It looks like it's slow moving and it's going to be relatively close quarters, meaning if your whole team's in that similar area, then you'll be able to take advantage of that. But of course, some counters to that would be if you meter them out and then have someone with a range or a wide area attack, whether it's Junkrat, Bastion to Pray and Spray, or Bastion's ult, that could actually be bad. So I don't know. Looks interesting. It's definitely different in that regard. And of course, it starts August 20th, which, that's a month almost and a day away. So that'd be season 12. Interesting with the saucer stuff. I think that's at Hollywood. And of course, Juno. Let me look into it real quick. Okay. Demay's friend that they had a picture of that they worked together way back before she was in Overwatch and was a part of I forget what Legion Industries I believe it is, was Jahai, and I'm guessing Juno might be her daughter, is what I'm guessing, in that regard. So that's of interest in that regard. I don't know if there's going to be anything else, either a cinematic trailer or some type of origin story. Generally, they like to put those out. We'll see what we'll get. That might be released in the next couple of days or something along those lines. So, if you liked what you saw, please give me a like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you want to see when I go to play Overwatch, you should be following me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for my off-schedule streams of Overwatch when new stuff comes out and when I go to play it to try it out and let you know new patch changes, new heroes, new maps, various different modes. You can always come to me and see what I think about those in that regard and, you know, what you should be looking to do as the game does change. Till next time, stay adventurous.